Chainsaw operation. Chainsaw operation is hazardous by its nature, and most accidents are caused by the saw or by a falling tree or branch. There are many associated risks such as cuts, amputations, injury caused by thrown objects, crushing injuries, white vibration, hearing damage, eye damage, etc. All chainsaw operators must be medically fit, both physically and mentally. They must be competent and trained to use the chainsaw. The chainsaw must be maintained in good condition, and all safety devices must be maintained in working order. Your chainsaw should be fitted with a clearly marked positive on-off switch, chain brake incorporating a front handguard, safety throttle, chain catcher, rear handguard, anti-vibration system, exhaust to direct fumes away from the operator, an adequate toolkit for corrective and preventative maintenance. When operating a chainsaw, appropriate PPE must always be worn. Safety helmet and face protection, hearing protection, eye protection, upper body protection, gloves, leg protection, chainsaw boots. The job at hand must always be assessed before any work is carried out. The following must be taken into consideration. PPE. The environment, such as terrain, underfoot conditions, or overhead power lines. The weather, for example, never fell trees in windy conditions. Members of the public and co-workers, are they a safe distance away from you? A safe system of work must be put in place and a suitable chainsaw must be chosen. Using the chainsaw. Make sure you know where the controls are and how to use them. You may have to stop the saw quickly. To start the engine, hold the saw firmly in a position on a level surface by putting the right foot in the handle and making sure the chain is clear. Hold the front handle with the left hand and pull the starter core with the right hand. Shut off the engine when moving from one area to another. Never leave the saw unattended with the engine idling. Use the saw in the right-handed manner only. That means right hand on the throttle, keeping the left thumb under the front handle at all times. Working area precautions. Prepare immediate cutting area by clearing out undergrowth likely to interfere with operator and saw, and by removing dead material which would cause fire. Prepare a path of safe retreat to the rear and diagonal to the line of fall. Make sure your foothold is firm and free from any obstruction. Keep bystanders away from the work area. If you work on sloping ground, work from an uphill position. Kickback. Several fatalities have occurred from kickback. This occurs when the tips of the guide bar of a running chain comes in contact with an object. The most dangerous point is the upper quadrant of the nose of the guide bar. Great care must be taken to avoid this area of the chainsaw touching anything. Kickback results in the guide bar of the saw moving violently upwards. As it usually occurs unexpectedly, it causes severe head, face, neck, shoulder and hand injuries. Kickback can also occur in the horizontal plane. Ensure that proper chain and chainsaw maintenance is carried out. Never begin cutting with the upper half of the nose of the blade. Watch out for branches, logs or other material that could come in contact with the danger zone while cutting. Grip the chainsaw properly using both hands. The thumb of the left hand should be under the handle. The left arm should be straight before cutting. In the event of kickback, the saw is likely to be diverted over one's body. Do not attempt to cut material above shoulder height. Do not run the engine slowly at the start or during a cut. Consult the Chainsaw User Handbook for further information. Felling trees is a dangerous operation, and this type of work must only be carried out by a competent person who has completed a tree felling course. The chainsaw is a powerful and dangerous machine and must always be used in a safe manner.